Here is like an interesting thing. I don't know whether to give Hasan credit or to make fun of him. Hasan does a very good job at avoiding drama. He hates drama, and he does whatever he can to stay out of it. Now, I don't know if it's like that's a really smart business decision. It helps you network with a lot of people, helps you not cut a lot of people off if you don't need to. Like, yeah, I give him props for that. Or if it's just because he's fucking petrified of ever having disagreements with anybody. I can never tell like which one it is. But he's so scared about it, especially with other larger content creators. He's so scared about disagreements. And then I also, this might just be my inflated sense of ego, I also wonder if he's just scared of messing with Abba and Preach because they're so tangential to me, like where our tips are touching. And he's, and so he doesn't want to like get involved in that ever. Because like the worst case scenario, I know, I would bet my life savings that Hasan has had this conversation with Ethan off stream where Hasan was like, Ethan, whatever you do, we're never talking about Destiny. Don't ever bring up streamer from LA. Don't ever talk about him. Don't ever talk about Destiny, please God. Because I bet Hasan's worst fucking nightmare would be Ethan getting into fucking fights with me. And I wonder if, especially because Ethan's been apparently reacting to a lot of like Farah's clips on shows and shit. I wonder if he has to okay with us on, listen, so Farah was on this show, Destiny's on the show too, we're not going to react to the Destiny part, or Farah was on Destiny's stream, we're not going to react to the part we're going to cut. Remember that one, what, didn't they have a clip of me on Aiden's stream, and I think they actually put a box over me to cut me out of like, holy shit, dude. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. Oof, this is probably pretty spooky for, you should do the same. You would be bigger than Hasan if you didn't get involved in so much drama. I think there's pros and cons to everything. I think I see this more now and now, especially as I'm starting to collab with people. I think that my style of like fighting with people and going on other platforms, I think it's actually pretty good. I think I bring a big audience. I'm not sure if it's, I'm curious with Hasan, like when Hasan does like interviews with like Complex and shit, does he pull a lot of viewers for these things? Because I'm pretty sure when I go on shows, there's a lot of people that show up because they want to see like me interacting with people. Like I want to say on this whatever podcast,
welcome to the,
I think I'm like their third most popular fucking, I'm sorry, fourth most. Well, this is for 2 months. So like, I'm like their fourth most popular stream. And I could be wrong, but I think that some of the highest viewership and highest money things that Fresh and Fit have done have been when I was on there. Like I got 32,000 viewers when I was on their shows. I feel like sometimes, it's weird because I feel like sometimes audiences are very, 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 very localized. Like Hasan gets a lot of viewers on stream, but does he pull audiences when he goes to like other shows? He might actually also, I don't know. Maybe he does, I'm not sure. Your fans travel very well compared to creators like 2 to 3 times larger than you. Well, I have a dedicated fan base because I've groomed you all to be that way. But I think also because I interact with people that disagree with me so much, and I think I do it pretty well, I think people want to see those interactions. Like I could be wrong, but I don't know if like Hasan's audience is ever like, or if other audience like, oh, we really want to see Hasan argue with this guy. Or, oh, we want to see Hasan, go and argue on this platform. Whereas for my audience and for other audiences, they do want to see that. Oh, I want to see Destiny debate Andrew Tate and blah, 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 you know? Like I'm like, I think I'm a really good like friendly villain. Like I can show up and be mean to people, but like people also kind of like me. I don't know. Farha's the typical Hasan fan. True. But
That's top.
That's like the Pillsbury Doughboy looking at you going,
no, they don't. His podcast with Will Neff doesn't pull as much views. Yeah, somebody said this, but apparently his podcast with Will Neff also gets like 80,000 a month in Patreon revenue, somebody said. So, I don't know. Apparently, the views, I guess like they have views. They're just very, very, very localized. And they never go anywhere else. It's kind of interesting. Like when I turn off my stream, like I know where you guys are. Like you're in my chat, you're in my subreddit, you're in other streams. When Hasan turns off his stream, where does his audience go? Do they like disappear into the wind? I'm so curious about that. I don't know.
you kind of frumpy.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm curious. The issue is the interview style thing gets super repetitive. Like, I feel no reason to watch that Chris Williamson podcast of you, but all your debate stuff is fresh. Well, I feel like for Lex Friedman, and I'm not knocking Lex, but for me, like, I feel like that Lex Friedman show that I did, it wasn't very interesting if you're a fan of mine. Like, I don't think I said anything new here at all. I'm pretty sure all of this was stuff I've said a million times before. But I think I'm a pretty popular podcast given the size of this channel. He's done quite a few. I don't know where I would rank on this. We did 1.5 million views on my episode. So I'm probably somewhere here. I don't know how many episodes he's done. But I think in the grand scheme of things, I'm pretty sure I ranked like fairly highly on his thing, but there was stuff on Lex and Chris I'd never heard before. Oh, true. I guess some of you guys are newer as well. I wonder if Hasan would ever go on podcasts like Lex Friedman or like Chris Williamson. Or I wonder if Hasan would like just avoid it altogether. Hasan thinks Lex is a weirdo right winger. I don't think he would go on his podcast. Oh, maybe, yeah, because everybody is like a fascist to these guys or whatever. They're soft looking.